What's up, internet? How goes it? Little vlog. Um, I'm using the light to hide where I am so I can keep some privacy. Um, yeah, it's crazy cool. I love the creator so much for like synchronicities and miracles. Like, it is powerful to see things happen beyond time for sure. Um, yeah, I was like checking in here, and this this like beautiful chick was working the desk. I was like, you know, if she would had this and this different about her, I'd be into it. Guess who delivered my phone? No, my food. Someone who looked exactly like her, but had those things different about her. I'm like, that's so awesome. So, yeah, thanks, creator. Definitely, it's been my experience that it's like, did the creator make the whole universe for everyone to get together, or am I special? I get the feeling I'm special, that what I want trumps what everyone else wants, because it's my universe, which is incredibly selfish to think of on like in a grounded sense, but in a mystical sense, knowing the power of the creator. Yes, it's me and the cosmos, and the fate of everything is determined like magic, right? So it is interesting. It's like there's this effect in spirituality where your own life becomes elevated and everyone else's lives become like almost like a quantum result, like living in a simulation. And I definitely think that that can be possibly dangerous, but it can also be extremely liberating. And the truth is, it can actually be something that impacts results, right? So I find that level of consideration interesting, and I did want to say thank you for it. No, yeah, I ordered food I normally have, and one time it was all missing like everything I needed, and then this time it had everything I wanted. They got it perfect, and I could actually like taste all the ingredients. Yeah, it was nice. But yeah, it's been about 3 weeks since I had a hotel, and it's just been using the I have a method of baby wipes where I get the non-flushable ones and I fill it with water. That's a pretty good bath. It is a pretty good bath. Yeah, it's just like living simple, burning wood. You know what I found that's interesting? Burning wood smells worse than plastic. And if you think about it, plastic is a product that comes from the old life stuff. All the living organisms, as they turned to mush over time, became this river of black goo that we've repurposed into like plastics. And it's very powerful stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, what else are we talking about? I was playing Tears of the Kingdom a lot. It's it's okay. It's a pretty good game. I really liked the Deku Tree. Yeah, saving the Deku Tree. It was a self-appointed task. I was like, how do I get to Kokoriko Forest? I can't freaking get through the Lost Woods. And yeah, the Lost Woods in this game is a permanent barrier. Nobody's getting in. And instead you have to go in through the bottom. You have to go through the underground, which was pretty cool. And the fight there was like, scared me. It was the second time I'd seen the hand guys. They really took this advice. People were like, "This game is too easy. This game is for kids. We want it harder and more mature, please." The temple bosses are still stupid easy, but like all the extra content is really hard. Like you don't have to rescue the Deku Tree, but it's like, yeah, it was a tough fight. I was surprised by it. My normal cheesy methods are to like paraglide and then slow time to arrow. I am not a person who nails dodges or parries. If I have to dodge or parry to stay alive, I'm gonna die. I can use them to put distance, but like timing that shit, I do not get that so often. But yeah, I definitely do have respect for people like Get This Bag or Chef Swole, who can pull off like 13,000 perfect parries in a row. Come on, I can't even get one, you know what I mean? So, yeah, what else? But yeah, I liked that like chick story. It was supposed to be a dude delivering it, and it's like, I guess his girlfriend showed up, but she looked exactly like the one that I had been like, cute, almost, but I want it like this. And yeah, she like, it was exactly that. I wasn't expecting her. She just like delivered my food. It's pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of guys do that. They drive around with their girlfriends and make them deliver it. I don't know why. You can get in trouble for having a different delivery driver than who's pictured, but I guess they do that. But yeah, the food was great. Better than usual. Um, so I'm nice and full now. Yeah, for this evening, I've got all my stuff charging up. I was getting low. I had two things happen. I had like delayed charging my stuff, and then I had set my battery out to charge with the alternating current button on, and so I lost like all my power. So it charged all day, but it was the same bars as when I put it out there. It's interesting, like all these people were like alternating current's better. Alternating current is like, I like direct current. Direct current is like slow and steady. AC is like really hot and fast. So yeah, I definitely like direct current, like what we have with the USB stuff. Yeah. So I'm planning on upgrading blankets. I've got a new comforter in, and my big blanket I'm just gonna burn. So when I have the new stuff come in, I'm gonna be warmer. Yeah, I got some cold weather stuff and use that for the season. I guess I could donate it, but washing comforters is such a pain in the butt. They're so fucking big. But yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, I love this place. It was like, as I was checking in, they're like, "Oh yeah, he's a regular," and they were like kind of nice, and it was like cool because she was like cute, and I was like, "Dang, that's awesome." Yeah, the creator's amazing for that synchronicity. I do caution you to remember that the animals all eat each other, and that predators have a home in reality for a very long time. There's nothing that says that because you abuse or eat others that you're not that you're gonna get taken out. You could be left, and you could say it's karma, but I don't know. I think it's more like it's a crazy game. Yeah. Something an eternal being who only feels bliss would be entertained by is pain. Yeah, an eternal being would be entertained by being suffering. So, especially if he lives forever in bliss, he'd be extremely entertained by mortality and pain. So, watch out, right? You may be paying for the creator's sense of enjoyment. Um, so, that's why they just go like, they know he has an ego, right? Just compliment him and beg him, and it's probably going to get you. Yeah, it was funny on my art. Um, One girl complimented me recently. I get a lot of compliments from Russians. Russians like what I do. Um, yeah, Arabs almost never. Chinese almost never. Russians though have like, they get it. I don't know why that is, but yeah, I very rarely see like Chinese names bump my stuff, or Arab people almost never, but Russians all the time. So I appreciate that. Um, yeah. Um, but yeah, it's like the male names are all put downers. It's like, you're just scribbling, you're bad. And I'm like, but the female names are like, wow, that's awesome, you know? It's definitely like, yeah, people maintain that loyalty even when they change genders, you know what I mean? Like, I've met female to male, they're totally into dudes. They're all gay, you know what I mean? And I've met male to female, and they totally hate men and they like women, right? It's like, I'm a lesbian. No, you were born a guy and you transitioned to be a girl, and you're like loyal to those early feelings because those are like evolved. So Yeah, evolution's a crazy truth, right? If every litter of dogs you take the biggest dog, if every litter of dogs you measure their every facility and you only pick the big ones, then what's going to happen is 10 generations from now, 100 generations from now, 100 generations from now, you're going to have gargantuan dogs. They're going to be 3 or 4 times bigger or more, especially if there's like, if you show preference for a gene like bigger always wins, they can end up getting super big. Like, what if we get double big? So, yeah, evolution definitely matters, you know. Reality is made by who's here. So, some religious people talk about the creator's commitment to free will, that problems exist because the creator didn't want to tell us what to do, which is awfully steep from religion, which is all about the creator forcing you to do what he wants. Um, so, I'm not sure I believe any of that. Yeah. No, that food was good. Food was tasty. They got all the ingredients right. Mm. Better than it normally is, I thought. Could really taste it. What else is going on? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to play any Tears of the Kingdom tonight. Oh, yeah, spoilers. I got to the part with Zelda becoming a dragon. Man, it's like, I think it's code for something because I was talking about the secret government being underground. And so they have like ancient tech lives underground, like the original origin of the government is underground in Hyrule, right? And the Zelda becoming a dragon is like you'll lose yourself, but you'll become immortal, and that's exactly like those girls who go for the government, right? They become another dragon. The dragon represents the government, right? Um, And so she decided to do it. But it's really like disappointing because she had like time travel powers and they were talking about teaching her how to use the time travel powers. But she like gave up and just like almost committed suicide. She committed a body transformation where now she's like unavailable to Link, you know? Uh, yeah. I definitely think diving in those underground holes is pretty scary. Because it's like these holes are super deep. Like it's not like it's just under the surface. It feels like you go down like a mile or more, which humans do have holes that deep. And as soon as you pop out, sometimes there's like your people. Sometimes it's pitch black. Sometimes it's like the Yuga. And yeah, definitely it's scary going out in the darkness like that. Yeah, it's got me got me a little scared. I've gotten more confident as time has gone on. I'm like, yeah, I could kill anything this game throws at me. Ganon's actually hard. People were complaining Ganon was too easy. And so yeah, they made this Ganon hard. Yeah. He like rushes at you and his attack is like I never succeeded in parrying it. Not once. It's like both fast and delayed. It's like, oh my gosh, like there's a wind up and a pause and then a sudden attack. And it's just like, I keep getting got by that. So, yeah, that shit's hard. Um, I thought it was pretty scary. Saving the Deku Tree was cool. So it was a self-appointed task and felt really rewarded for doing it. It was a good idea. Yeah, it's like they got a lot of fresh thinkers making products now. Yeah, being a game developer back in the day was niche and weird. It's like, I'm going to collect things on records. It's totally bizarre, but now you've had like so many generations of people grow up in it. Yeah, there's kids where their first Zelda game was Breath of the Wild. Maybe there's even kids where their first Zelda game was Tears of the Kingdom, right? Breath of the Wild to them is old. You know, I played Mario on the regular Nintendo, never Zelda though. People blowing on the cartridges. Yeah, we all did that. Yeah. The tech movement behind it's interesting. I'm a big believer in NVIDIA, obviously. Um, oh, it's funny. I'm so used to the cold because I'm like outside in my car with no insulation whatsoever, just in a metal vehicle. I'm so used to the cold that it's supposed to be cold now, but I'm in insulation. And so I've got the AC on, right? I'm like, it's cold out, and I have the AC on as low as it goes because it's not cold enough. It really is like 40 degrees warmer than I'm used to. So, um, yeah. But anyway, my coin bag got here and it sucks. I don't like it. So I'm going to try to make it something else. But yeah. No, it was cool. It was like, saw the girl earlier and I was like, cool. But it'd be great if she was this. And then, like, immediately, the very next person I saw was exactly like that. And I was like, that's awesome. Smiled at me too. Yeah, never go for love. I made the mistake earlier of like trying to make love happen. Nah, you gotta just, it's true, you gotta pray for it. Let the creator pick somebody. It's way better. So, again, beware like trusting people who talk for the creator. If the creator could talk, the creator would talk. You know, this idea that they're passing on a message for God is monkey business. If humans can put bait on a fish hook to score a meal, they can certainly pretend to be talking for God to rob you. So that was a brutal lesson I learned. I was at this religious site doing like meditation, right? And years ago. And this dude in the parking lot, he's like, hey, I could see your car's a little dirty. Do you mind if I help you clean it? And I was like, yeah, go ahead. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I got a friend and stuff like that. And then he he did. He took all the cans away. But he also took my bag of weed and my fucking marijuana, or my old, I think it was the Switch 1. No, it was before that. It was the 3DS. He took the 3DS. He like stole it. So I'm like, oh gosh, guy, dang you. But it taught me a lesson. I was like, you thought you were safe at a religious site, right? And it's like, what other religions are not safe? So it was a pretty good lesson, yeah. But anyway, no, I love this place. I'm glad they called me a regular. He like turns to her and he's like, he's a regular here. She smiles at me. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I very rarely, when I'm alone, I don't feel like a big person, but when I'm next to other people, yeah, I feel huge. I knew bigger people than me. Yeah, definitely being big is a spectrum. There's anyone bigger than 7 feet starts running into health problems. They get so big. So as far as world population goes, I'm probably in the top 80%, just guessing, but yeah. Top 80%. That's nothing. Top 20%. That's what I meant to say. There you go. Top 80%. The 99th percentile. But yeah. Nah, yeah. Charging my batteries. Taking a break. Doing a vlog. I definitely like taking the NOS. Yeah, there's like this like NOS for working out that I took, and that gets me feeling good. A lot of things, it's like I don't feel so good. I take magnesium, it's not any better. Take like, you know, a few things, no big difference, but NOS, NO2 for like nitrous oxide, I feel great with that. It gives me like this like cool, good feelings, it's like, yeah, lots of healthy blood flow. So yeah, I definitely like that stuff. Um, yeah, I used to work out a lot as a kid. Used to swim a couple hours a day. To eat a ton and then sleep so deep. Yeah, it's like no choice but not off. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm about wrapping up. Yeah, my art, like people who like it and get it, usually have female names. People who hate it usually have boy names. They just don't want to get it, It's like, because of evolution, guys are the enemies of guys, right? Guys hate guys. Because all he can do is be your rival and take your stuff. And it's like, guys like girls and girls like guys, right? A girl is willing to like throw it out for a guy and be like him more than anyone else will. So I think of that. I try to stay detached from like material reality. It's like, it is what it is. I have a clear eye for like what we need to improve and just some realities. There's just realities. So, yeah. Yeah, they asked me my preference today. They're like, which side do you want to be on, the left or right side? I'm like, cool. You never asked me that. So, yeah, pretty okay. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm probably going to try to turn in a little early and get some good rest. Um, yeah, I like Tears of the Kingdom, but it's like there's infinite things to do in that game. It's like a 100% completion can take 300 hours. So, yeah. Oh, I fixed my hot air balloon, right? That happened this morning. I was having a dream and I woke up and it was like, put the wood basket in the hot air balloon. And so I had like a complicated battery operated hot air balloon. It's just like my cooking style, right? And I scrapped it for a really simple hot air balloon that I have to load with wood and light the wood on fire because the wood will stay burning forever. So now I have the ability for infinite altitude. Yeah. Using a hot air balloon and some wood. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good game. You can get infinite altitude with some wood. I think so. I got pretty high until my placed material disappeared. Yeah. Um, yeah, there's so much stuff to do in this game. Tears of the Kingdom is a good game if it's like, I need to give my kid something to do for a month or more. Give him Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. It'll last him a long time. So, but anyway, yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. I'm actually happy. Yeah, thanks to the Creator for his miracles and synchronicities. So, I invite the Creator to talk for his own damn self. And that this idea that we are here to speak for them or to make them come to life shouldn't be. It should be that it speaks, and if it's one of us, it's one of us. I don't talk for the Creator. I don't think I'm God. You could prove I'm not God with a rock. You know what I mean? You don't need to think crazy stuff. So yeah, if the Creator wanted to write a book, it'd pop out of the air. If the Creator wanted to speak, a voice from space would echo through the halls, right? It wouldn't be this like, Greg, I told only you, tell them I got your back. Tell them all. That's crazy. So, yeah. I do believe in the Creator. I see its influence, but I've also like tested it. It's like, the Creator never told me what to do. In the years when I was like meditating, doing mantra, the Creator was never like, go do this. They never told me what to do. Not ever. And so that was like kind of key understanding. So, yeah, but I guess that's the vlog. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.